In this video, we're going to be talking about the market crash happening right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam with these new Flash Super Packs, seeing what cards have potentially gone down in price, seeing what cards potentially are up in price, and just going over the market and what you guys should be doing with your cards, your Dark Matters, your 100 overalls, just all of the cards in general. Should you guys be selling right now potentially to prepare for a market crash on the weekend? Should you guys be trying to buy some cards right now? Just giving you guys a full-on market talk for what I do think about the market. Now, I will say something for people that don't like these market talk videos. I completely understand, but I do think I have a very good knowledge base with this market. I am always checking, not like, for example, I'm not going and searching up Galaxy Opal Chris Bosh and seeing what this card is going for, but for the notable names in this game, I am constantly checking their prices, and I feel like I have a very good understanding of cards prices. For example, you probably won't believe me, but if I look at Kristaps Porzingis, right? I just did a video, on him, and he was like 20, I think he was 28,000 MT was his lowest, right? But I haven't looked at Pink Diamond Dr. J, or for example, I haven't looked at Beasley, right? But I bet you Beasley's like 55K. I'm just saying, I know the market very well because I'm constantly checking it, and I know cards prices. And right now, Pink Diamond cards are especially lower, but also some Galaxy Opals as well. For example, if you guys saw my video going over the top 5 best cards, it might actually come out later today, so you guys will see. But this Carlos Boozer was up for 25,000 MT. Now, he's not up for 25K right now because somebody bought him, because that's a really good deal for Galaxy Opal Carlos Boozer. So the market is down, across the board for some Galaxy Opals, not all of them, but for some Galaxy Opals. And for most high level Pink Diamonds in this game, cards like Beasley, cards like Wemby, cards like Bender, Ware, Eddie Curry, those type of Pink Diamond cards, LeBron, are down in price because of these new super packs, and also Galaxy Opal cards as well, like Carlos Boozer. Because I can promise you, Carlos Boozer was not 25,000 MT over the past couple days. He's gone down a little bit in price. It's not insane for Carlos Boozer, it's not insane for Galaxy Opal cards, but if we go take a look at Pink Diamond Beasley, right, because that's a card that I'm always checking in these market talk videos, and for example, Beasley, I would say, is about 55K. That was my guess, right? I hadn't looked on the auction house yet, and I hadn't seen his price, and he's 54K, so I was 1,000 MT off. Now, I checked last night because what I do before these market talk videos, I want to see, does the market actually drop? So what I did is last night, I should have taken screenshots. Now I'm thinking about it, that's a really dumb thing not to do because I could have shown you guys. But this card, the lowest I could find last night on Xbox, I don't remember the time I was looking, but it was pretty late at night. I think it was like 11 or 12 Eastern, 12 a.m. I guess I should say. Like, it was late at night, but I do believe the cheapest, I think it was either 66 or 67,000 MT was the cheapest Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. That's for a base Beasley. And right now, 54,000 MT. 13,000 MT drop off, 12,000 MT drop off is nothing insane, but he might even go down a little bit more in price. I could see Beasley probably potentially being around 50K, but what I'm telling you guys in my market talk video yesterday, talking about what's going to be happening today, is you guys have to be on the game right now to get the best deals possible, because this is when people are throwing up snipes. If we go look at Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender, I do want to see this card's price. I think it's easier to actually just search through the collection, but I want to see Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender's price, because I haven't looked today, but yesterday he was 20,000 MT. Just want to see what he's going for now, but yesterday I checked again at night, he was 20K MT. Right now it looks like the lowest is about 12,000 MT. Again, that's a lot cheaper. If you're on the game right now and you want to buy a Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender, go buy him for 12K. Don't wait till he's 20,000 MT in the next couple days and buy him for 20K. Save yourself 8,000 MT. That's almost a half off price deal, right? If he's going for 12K, you get him for almost half price, normally 20,000 MT. That's a good deal in my personal opinion. Khalil Ware was also he was more so like 17, 18K. He was a little bit below that 20,000 MT mark. Want to see if he's gone down in price. One there for 14K, 14.5. I mean, yeah, again, not crazy for Khalil Ware, maybe a 3 to 4,000 MT price, but if you guys are wanting to buy any of these Pink Diamonds, right now is the best time to do so. And if you guys are wondering why, it's because these Flash Super Packs have a lot higher of a chance to pull a Pink Diamond card. For example, 30% to pull a Pink Diamond in these Flash Super Packs compared to the Prime Packs. Again, I'm just looking at the standard base packs that you can buy for the Super Pack and for the Prime Pack, only a 15% chance. So there is double the odds to pull a Pink Diamond in these packs. There is a 3% chance to pull a Galaxy Opal in these Prime Packs, but if we look at the Flash Super Pack, there is going to be a 5.3%. So a 2.3% upgrade, or increase, I should say, in the odds. And there's also now a guaranteed 1% chance to pull a Dark Matter, compared to if you go to the Prime set, it says less than 1%. Now, could that be 0.99 and there's not much of a difference? Yes, but could that number also be 0.01? it also could be that. We don't know what they mean by less than 1%. My guess is probably like 0.5% for a dark matter. You know, if they're saying less than 1% for a dark matter, my guess is it's like 0.5%. That's just my guess. I have no idea for the exact odd to pull a dark matter out of these prime packs. And then for like a 100 overall card, I'm sure it's like 0.01 or 0.1 or something like that. Like, it's extremely low. And then I'm sure an invincible card is just like 0 and then put like 10 more zeros and a 1. Something like that, I'm sure, is what the actual odds are. But maybe dark matters have gone down a little bit in price. I haven't looked in the auction house, but like, there is a difference between less than 1% for 2K's numbers. That's probably a lot lower than 1%. And now with these flash super packs, if you're opening them up, you actually have a guaranteed, well, I don't know if these odds are actually guaranteed, but it says there is a 1% chance to pull a dark matter. And obviously, if you go to like the 51 pack bundle, there's a lot higher chance. There's a 3% chance to pull a dark matter, but I believe that's the same as the 51 pack bundle. It's a little bit higher, 0.2% higher for these you know, prime super pack, or not prime super packs, these prime 51 pack bundles with that 99 overall topper. So across the board, the odds are better for galaxy opals, for dark matters, for pink diamonds, but especially why the pink diamond market is going down is because of that 30% chance to pull a pink diamond. And a lot of people just panic sell. They see cards going down in price and they sell, and that is a horrible thing to do. And that's something that I try to stress here on this channel is when I'm talking about a market crash, or I predict a market, do not sell your cards while that market crash is happening. Like, for example, on Thursday night, if we get a leak for a invincible LeBron, or if we get a crazy good leak for small forwards or shooting guards, don't sell those type of cards. Like, I see people all the time, you know, for example, Beasley's down right now, and then now someone's gonna go list a Beasley up for 50K. It's like, don't do that. You can just wait a day and you'll be able to sell them for 65K, 70,000 MT if you just wait for the right time. So that's why I try to give you guys helpful tips of, you know, when are the best times to buy, but also when are the best times to sell cards if you guys wanted to. Like I want to go see, has anybody bought these Beasleys, for example, for like 54K? I think that was the cheapest that we saw the first time we looked around. Has anybody bought that Beasley or no? So it looks like somebody did buy that Beasley. That's a good buy. 54K for Beasley is a really good pickup, but I just don't want people to be panic selling their Beasleys or be panic selling their Dr. J's or their, you know, Wembies, because I just don't think it's a smart idea to do that. Dr. J, for some reason, at least when I've looked at his price, he didn't really seem to be that much cheaper. Like, he's actually the card that actually went up in price a little bit, which I was very surprised to see. He's up in price. No idea why. He's like 40,000 MT, when over the weekend he was like 30,000, 25, 30,000 MT. So he's one of the pink diamonds that has gone up in price. Not all pink diamond, not all cards that I'm talking about are going down. Galaxy Opal Dino, I think he's down like a tiny bit in price. 44,000 MT. I do believe he was around more so of like the 50 to 55K marker last night. So a little bit down in price for Galaxy Opal Dino. Cards like that definitely have gone down. If we look at a card like Jonathan Isaac, he usually moves quite a bit up and down. I would assume he's like 65K right now. Looks like he's a little bit more. He's like, what, 72K? So he has 69,000. He hasn't gone down too much in price. Dyson Daniels, this card went back up in price a lot. He was like 35,000 MT a couple days ago. Want to see if he's gone down. Okay, so Dyson has gone down quite a bit. Yeah, okay, so Dyson's a huge dropper. Dyson's down to 25,000 MT. I'm telling you guys, he just got posted, so this one will probably be not a snipe, but I'm sure this one will sell pretty quick. But this card was like 35,000 MT a couple days ago. I think it was either Sunday or Monday. So again, a little bit down in price, 10,000 MT down in price for this Dyson Daniel. So if you guys want to pick up any pink diamonds, once you guys are seeing this video, if you're able to get on 2K today, or maybe able to get on 2K tomorrow, if the market's still a little bit lower, is a great time to be buying these pink diamond cards. And I'll make a video coming out tomorrow, what are the best cards to buy. But if you guys can go on today, make sure you're buying like a Beasley if you want, and making sure you're buying a Dino Raja, right? Making sure you're buying all these cards, the pink diamond Dyson Daniels, if you want a pink diamond Wemby, if you want a pink diamond Porzingis as well. Again, I saw one earlier today for 28,000 MT. I'm not sure if he's still that low. I'm sure somebody bought that one for 28K, because again, that's a great deal to get this card for 28,000 MT when he normally goes for 35 to 40K. So make sure you guys are on the auction house right now, trying to find good deals, find some good prices. But let me know in the comment section down below what cards you guys are planning on buying right now. And also, if you guys wanted to sell your dark matters, it might not be a horrible idea to do so today, if you're wanting to prepare for a potential market crash that could be coming over the weekend. Because if they're dropping more Hall of Fame boxes, the market will just continue to go down and down and down over time, especially as we're getting more invincible cards, as we're getting more top tier cards, more 100 overalls, all that type of stuff. Dark matters are just going to keep going down in price. So if you guys have some top tier dark matters, it might not be a horrible idea to either maybe not sell tonight, but I would sell probably Wednesday day/night. You do not want to sell during leaks. So Thursday night is the worst time to sell cards, if I'm being completely honest. So if you guys want to sell some cards to potentially prepare for that crash, I would personally recommend doing it Wednesday kind of day, potentially at night as well. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.